Hi, this is Brian Clark, student physical therapist at Regis University. I'm here today to perform an Astrand cycle test, a submaximal test of aerobic capacity on my subject, Natalie. Natalie's been warming up for about 3 minutes, so I'm about to bump her up into her submaximal range. So that's going to be about 100 watts and 50 RPMs. Prior to starting the test, I took Natalie's resting vital signs. Her heart rate was 58 beats per minute and her blood pressure was 108/68. Her resting RPE was a 6. I also gathered information about Natalie's activity level, and she is moderately active as she meets the ACSM's guidelines of 30 minutes of moderate activity 5 times a week. She has no cardiovascular risk factors, so I categorized her as a low risk, meaning that's okay for her to start the test. 60 to 85% of Natalie's maximum heart rate is between 113 and 160 beats per minute. So that's what we're aiming for this submax test. Natalie warmed up for around 3 minutes at 50 watts and 60 RPMs. I chose her testing wattage because Natalie's a fit young lady. If she exhibits any adverse signs or symptoms or signs of cardiovascular distress, or if Natalie requests to stop, we'll stop the test, but I don't anticipate anything like that happening. So Natalie's been going for about 2 minutes now, so I'm going to take her heart rate and blood pressure to make sure she's in her submax range. One more heart rate. And Natalie, how would you say you're feeling right now?
Maybe in between light and somewhat hard.
Okay, so that's an RPE of a 12. Natalie's blood pressure was 164/70, and her heart rate was 124 beats per minute, so that's good, that's in her submax range. So I'm gonna let her keep pedaling for another few minutes until we reach the 5-minute mark, at which point I'll take her heart rate and blood pressure again. So before the test, I adjusted the bike seat so that the seat was level with her greater trochanter, and that at the apex of her pedal stroke, she had about 10 degrees of knee flexion. How you feeling, Natalie?
Very good.
No shortness of breath?
No shortness of breath.
Okay.
Feeling good.
Okay, just a few more minutes, then we'll be at the 5-minute mark. how would you say you're feeling, Natalie?
Maybe somewhat hard.
Okay, so that's a RPE of 13. Okay, Natalie's blood pressure was 164/70, and her heart rate was 124 beats per minute. So I'll let her pedal for a few more seconds and then take her heart rate and blood pressure again at the 6-minute mark. And if her heart rate is within 5 beats per minute of the one I just took, then we'll know she's in her steady state and we can begin the cool down. Okay. So Natalie's blood pressure was 164/70, and her heart rate was 124 beats per minute, which is the same as the value I found at minute 5, which means that she was in her steady state. So I just began Natalie's cool down, which she'll do for 35 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes, at the conclusion of which I will retake her vitals to make sure that she's returning to normal, and then I'll be able to calculate her VO2 max.